everybody's mouth dropped.
I got into working out because when I was about 12 years old, when you start putting on the size of a little kid, people used to always ask me if I worked out, and I used to always say no. So they just kept on asking me now. So I'm tired of saying no. I kind of want to say yes. I'm gonna go start working out. Started working out, and of course now I can say yeah. And
when Ronnie didn't even work out, people asked him if he worked out. Look at his fucking bicep. He has this bicep split. His bicep had biceps.
I was born with the genetics, which is something that's genetics is God-given talent.
It's freaking huge. It's shredded, bro.
I've always had big biceps.
Yeah, even when you didn't train, you had kind of peaky arm?
Even when I didn't train, when I was 10, 11 years old, I had big biceps, believe it or not. Everybody wondering where I get my genetics from. I definitely didn't get them from my dad. Got them straight from my mom. What does bicep?
I'm telling you all, Ronnie is a different type of human.
Ronnie Coleman did everything right. Because of how hard he trained, you think, or genetics, or what do you think?
Both. Number one's genetics. Ronnie came from nothing. Work at Domino's, throwing newspaper, right? It is so much of that character building that went on, and eventually getting through college. The crazy thing about it was the fact that he was just so driven.
He'd be hitting legs and his biceps were over there looking pumped. He'd be doing squats and his biceps were still popping like he just finished 20 sets of curls.
He is truly a monster. Pure mass in its rawest form.
Even the guys that were at the top, they're like, how's everybody doing? And I go, man, I gotta tell you, like, Ronnie looks like a freak.
Every rep, his arms looked like they were ready to explode.
Hey, wait! No!
Good form, as heavy as you can go with the most amount of reps. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing good form, heavy as I can go with the most amount of reps.
Everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but nobody want to lift this heavy ass weight. Everybody, wait!
Pumped as hell.
I got a lip pump going.
What was it about his physique? It's freaking huge. It's shredded, bro. That's the most. He's by far the most dominant bodybuilder in history.
One more exercise, they'll be pumped as hell.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing that, because if that's flat, we'll take it.
Going to my favorite bicep movement, which I feel is the best peak builder in the world, and there's nothing else that pretty much compares with it. I exercise on the cable crossover. Instead of crossing over with the cable, I'm just standing there doing curls, bicep curls, just standing there. As you notice, as I do this, they're real slow and controlled movements. I'm letting the weight go all the way to the stack, pretty much to the bottom of the stack. I'm fully extending my arms as I go down. And when I come up, I'm pretty much touching my ear or touching the side of my head as I come to. I'm trying to get peak contraction here. Matter of fact, I'm only doing about 25 pounds.
better on my bicep peak.
Okay, so you feel more intensity, more burn in your bicep with the bent bar.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's show him how it's done. So he does the bottom part of the movement for 7. Now he does the top part for 7. Now he does the whole movement for 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll take, for example, a guy I trained a few years back. You know, he'd been trained by a very well-known guy over in Dallas. This kid probably had 14-inch arms, been training with this guy 4 years. First workout I did with me, wanted to do arms. Well, you know, I load up a 25-pound plate on each side of the easy curl bar, which, you know, I mean, I've got women that can do that. And he said, well, you know, why so much weight? I go, that ain't nothing, dude. You know, you can do more than that. You know, he started trying to do it super strict. Well, he couldn't do it. I said, freaking explode that shit, man. Fucking, you know, put a little ass in it, man. You know, heave it. You know, it's okay, you know. Well, my trainer said, you know, like, okay, how many times your trainer won? How many world champions did your trainer train? 0. You know, how big are his arms, you know?
A lot of people, as I said, looking for extra angles, little quirky, different ways to do it. You still do the big basic movements. That's what's always worked for you? Is that why you keep doing it?
Yeah, these are my favorite exercises. The basic, the one that they did before all the machines got invented.
There's no better feeling than feeding that muscle after training. Making that muscle grow.
It just happened to be a muscle that pretty much hangs out there where everybody can see it.
And as soon as Ronnie hit his front door bicep pose, those people went wild. And
He is the best example of what it looks like when you have insane genetics and also the drive to maximize those genetics in every way possible. There are people out there with good genetics, but they are too lazy. Ronnie wasn't. Every day he worked on his goals. He fulfilled his potential.
This is where I got my genetics from, right here, right here. This is why I'm the winner, right here.
8 times Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. He's even bigger than he was at the weekend. Have a look at that, 24, maybe 25-inch arms today.
He is truly a monster.